everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thank you for watching my tutorial today. This is another Valentine's project, and this one here is this very cute little box which looks pretty normal, standard 2x2x2 box from the outside. However, when you open this one up at the front, it's got a really nice little open and close here, and inside it's got a jigsaw puzzle and some Hershey Kisses for that person to eat whilst they're doing the jigsaw. So I'm not going to piece this all together whilst I'm doing this one, but this is a picture of me and my husband on our wedding day in black and white. It all works, it all fits together perfectly. I've done it myself, and I just thought it's just a really cool, quirky, fun little Valentine's treat. This would also work well for all kinds of things. I can imagine this on a hen party dinner, and you could have some really funny pictures of the hen, or just of, you know, pictures with your friends, wedding favours. There's just so many great ideas with this. I think it's such a lovely little thing, and it's a cute little box because it's not a massive jigsaw. It's 20 pieces. So again, it's not too, you know, it's just a bit of fun, and I just thought the Hershey Kisses were a nice touch to that. So I'm going to show you how to make all of this. So let me just pop all of these back inside this little box, and it's a nice little keepsake size. I mean, my husband keeps little bits and pieces in his bedside drawer, so no doubt this will end up going in there once he's eaten the chocolates. So pop all those in there, and then it just closes down. It just seals up. And then what I've done here is, this is a wood veneer which I've heat embossed with black heat embossing powder, and it just gives it a really nice look there, and it's all nice and raised. Nice little 3D look there, so quite simple in decoration. So to make this one, you're going to need this die here. Now this die was given to me by a lovely lady called Anne. She gave it to me way back last year, and I've been waiting to do this project. I've had this in mind for a while to do it as a Valentine project. You could also die cut this, pop it in an envelope, and you could have sentiments like you're my, we fit together perfectly, or you're the final piece. You know, there's loads of really fun pun quotes that would work well with a jigsaw. And again, I'll try and find those and share the links. So I don't know where this one is from, but I will find out. And again, I will share as many links as I can for you. But this is a 20-piece jigsaw die. So you will need one of those. Then I'm going to do the box first, and then I'll show you the picture and all the die cutting. Okay, so the card size you're going to need is 8.5 by 6.5, and really straightforward scoring. You're going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay, that's along the 8.5-inch side. Then rotate, and you're then going to score at 2, 4 and 6. So you should be left with a 1/2 inch tab on the long side and on the short side there. Okay, get rid of your scoreboard, keep your stylus, and just grab a ruler. And what you're going to do, I've already stuck these pieces on, which I'll talk you through in a minute. I just got ahead with some of the prep for this video. So you want to have the tab from the shortest side on your right hand side, and then the tab on the longest side up the top. Okay, now the first square, the top left hand square here, you want to mark with a cross from corner to corner. If I just bring that up into the light there, can you see I've got this cross that I've just scored? Okay, so literally get your ruler and your stylus, pop it in one of the corners there, and just score up, and then again the other corner down to the bottom and score. So you're just creating a cross. Then leave this one empty, and then you want to do that cross again in the third one. So you do the first one, leave one, next one, leave one. Okay, that's all the other scoring you need to do. So again, let me just hold that up so you can see there what I've done. Okay, so I've got 2 crosses scored there. Then I've stuck my decoration down. So these are all the sides. These measure 1 3/4, I believe, square. Yep, 1 3/4 square. Then this one's the lid that's going to fold down. So remember, you want that facing this way, and all of those are facing up. You can put it on when you put it together. I've just decided to do it this way. Right, then you want to burnish all of your score lines. So just go through and fold all of those score lines, okay, like so. And then we just need to do a bit of cutting. So first of all, along the bottom here, so you've got those 2 that you've just scored, you've got 4 plain squares along the bottom. Cut off that end tab. Okay, so just remove that and just cut it on a little angle there. And then just cut up each of these, and just, you don't have to, but just try and remove any of that lumpy score line that you've scored in it. It just means, as I always say, you get a nice finish with your box. So you can see that I'm just taking a very small slither off each time, just removing that score line. Okay, so that's the base there, so you can see how much I've cut out. Then back onto the side here, and we're going to cut this whole one out, like so. Actually, you need to remove all of that one, yeah. And then you're going to cut along here really neatly, because this is the front. Okay, and then you want to cut down again very neatly, like so. Okay, then cut along this one and cut that one out, and just cut it very slightly there on the angle, just to create a little like tab, and cut that one out as well very neatly. Oh, and you need to cut this out, sorry, I'm not concentrating very well then. So that's what you'll have. Okay, the 4 on the bottom, little tab here, these 2 that you've done your cross in. What you're going to then do is actually cut, so this line here is just to cut along. You want to cut all the way up to that one, and again, like so. So let me just hold that down. So that is the shape that you want. Okay, so 4 in the middle, tab, these 2 triangles, this little one. Okay, so that's what you want. Then with these ones here, just flip it over, fold that in half, and just lift it up. Put your finger on that like one triangle, lift it up, and it will form this little right angle. And then you can just grab your bone tool and just burnish that. Okay, and do the same on the other one. So fold it in half, put your finger down on that one and bring it up, and again just burnish that. And now you will see when that all comes around like so, that is going to fold down to be the top of the box. Okay, so now we can put some tape on here. So I'm just using some red tape, just because I'm using white card. When you use tacky glue, even with the glue erasers and stuff, you sometimes you're still prone to getting dirty marks on it and stuff. So I'm just trying where possible. I'll use it for the bottom to stick that down, but I'm just going to use my red tape for this piece. Okay, and then just remove that, fold that tab over, bring this side round, and just fold it in half, and you should get a nice join, like so. Okay, so you can already see now that will come down and that will go in like so. Forms your box. It will stay down once we do the bottom. So that's the front. So you want to stick this one down last. So I'm going to pop one of my sides in. Just grab my glue here. Again, just focusing on the edges. Stick the opposite one down. Oh. Like so. And then again. And then stick that back one down, and then this front one will go down last. It just gives you a nice finish visually, makes it look nicer from the front. Okay, so again, fold that one down, turn it upside down, and then you can grab a ruler, pop it inside, and just spread all that glue out and make sure it's all nicely stuck down. Okay, so that's all stuck down, and then you can just slide your lid in, and you've got your box there. Okay, so that's all done. Then you've got the little veneer to go on the top. So these are all the wood veneers that I've got. Now the love that I've used, I actually used the last one and didn't realise, so I've die cut these ones here. These are the little dies that I've used. And I die cut each one 4 times. I'm not sure which one I was going to use. So 4 times, layered them up to create these hard little decorative sentiments. And then what I'm going to do is just show you how I do it, but just grab some scrap card. Sorry, the sun's just coming in now, so I'll quickly do this. I might have to just move a little bit there a minute. So you literally just Versamark the front, so I'm just putting the whole of my pad over the top of that, like so, and just flip that over, pop that there. Then I've got my black embossing powder, so this is just Paper Mania, and then I'm just going to sprinkle it over. I just find it easy to do it this way, like so. Then I've got a pair of tweezers, just going to lift it up, and I'm going to pinch the side of it rather than the front, like so. Shake off any excess. Oh, don't worry if you catch it, because I'm actually going to be doing it twice. So there we go. Okay, and then I've got my heat tool here. Just get it nice and hot. Okay, so I don't know if you can pick up there, but look how shiny that's gone. But see, it's a little bit mottled. Hasn't got a smooth edge yet. So let that just set. Give it a couple of minutes just to set, and then do it again. And I've done it actually 3 times, and then it gives you that beautiful smooth effect. So it's really, really nice. So I'm just going to carry on and do that a few more times. Okay, so I've done both of those, and like I said, put the embossing powder on 3 times. You can see now you get a really lovely shiny finish. So that's going to go and decorate either there on the top or on the, oh no, probably not on the side. Probably put it on the top there. You can see it more in real life rather than, but you can see how it's going to look nice. Or I may go for that one across the top there. I'm not too sure yet. Anyway, that's those bits done. So then on to the actual jigsaw itself. So I made one mistake when I'd done this at the beginning. And basically, so what I've done, or what you need to do, is die cut the jigsaw 3 times on some separate card, because you want to layer it up to make it nice and thick. Now if you want, you can just keep it as 1 layer, but it just becomes quite flimsy. So unless you're using a very thick card that this will cut through, you might have to add a few shims on your machine, and you're happy, just play around. And if you're happy that the jigsaw sits together quite well, but I just find if you die cut this just on one piece, it doesn't stick together. It doesn't click in properly like a jigsaw does. So if you layer it up, and I find 3 times on card and then the picture itself, so it's almost 4 layers, that gives you, if I show you one of the jigsaw pieces, you see here, you see how thick that is, and you can hear they're like proper, you know, proper thick cardboard jigsaw pieces now, so they click into each other really nicely. So have a play around, see what card you're going to use, and then you can obviously work out how many you want to do. Now the other thing also is, although basically once you start cutting it out, there's a lot of the pieces are the same size when you find a duplicate. So like the 2 corners there, they're the same, but they're just mirrored. Same with the top ones, and then this one here is the same as that one there. So there's a lot of same pieces, however they are slightly different, I guess, because what I've done is I die cut it and then just picked it all off. They were all messed up, and then when I was putting it back together again, it just didn't seem right. So what I would say is die cut one of them. So I'll pop this one through first, and then you want to make sure that you keep it in that sequence. So when you take it off your thing here, so you can see now, so mine is all on the mat still. So when I take this off, I want to make sure that I keep it exactly in the same way and the same direction. So I need to remember that this is, you might want to put a little marker on the top so that you know that each time you're die cutting. So I know that that is that way. So now when I die cut the next one, I'll keep it up that way. The next one, have them all lined out. And then when I do the photo, which I will do, let me just take this off here quickly. You just want to make sure that you've got it all in order. So you need to be a bit organized with this, because you don't want to cut them all out and then find that you can't put it back together again. So let's just make sure they're all in order there. Okay, so I'm actually just putting a little black mark there on the top of it, so I know that that is the top. So I would die cut that one again, lay it out, and then die cut that one again and lay it out. And then the photo, I'm going to pop in there. I'm not going to show you the photo too much because it's of my sister and her husband, so I don't want to expose them if they don't want to be on my YouTube, although my sister doesn't mind. Okay, so I'm just making sure I get a nice cover of the photo there. Oh, my sister's dress, I don't want to cut off Ollie's head. There we go. So again, the top, so I know what pieces will obviously match with this when it's all done. So I think that's okay. Sit that on top and run that through. Okay, so let's just take these off. So I know that is this top part here is this end here, so again I can lay it all out, but if I just remove that now, you'll see got a lovely jigsaw. So if I can just turn that over, this one I think comes off, yeah, pretty much whole. And then I just used tacky glue and stuck them all together. So this is the most time consuming bit, but it obviously depends on, stuck to my board, it depends on how many layers you want to actually do for your photo, for your puzzle even. So I'm going to take the rest of this off. I definitely need a new board. Okay, like so. So then I now know that that was cut with this. I need to make that black mark better. I'll put a little sticker on there. Is this end here? So I know that that's this layer here is this side here. So then what you do is just grab one of your pieces, stick it on top of there, stick it on top of the next one, stick it on top of the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two first so I don't get confused. Then I'll die cut another base, put that one on, and die cut another base and put that one on. It's just a bit easier that way. So I will be back when they're all done. Okay, so there you go. I've stuck all them. So I've die cut it 4 times and then stuck them, including the picture, all on top of each other. And now you can hear they're really, really strong. And you can start putting them together. So you can see there you get a really nice little game. So again, this would be great for kids' party favours as well. Little party bags, sorry. Imagine the kids having them with maybe a Polaroid picture of the party, or I don't know, I'm just throwing out ideas there, but I'm not going to do it all, but there is the puzzle starting to come together. So I'm going to jumble that all up now, and the box, you can see there I've just finished it off with that little wood veneer, which I heat embossed on top. So I just need to open up my box. I've got my Hershey Kisses, so I just thought they're very apt for this project. And there you have it, some really, really nice little Valentine's gifts. So you can have them on your dinner table if you're going to do a nice meal, or like I said, it doesn't have to be for Valentine's, but there you have it. There's 2 really cute little boxes. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial from me today. Please hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to my channel to see more. Thanks for watching, bye!